One big reason that people do not hear from Jesus is they are listening to a lot of other teachers. I want to read to you what Jesus said in Matthew chapter 23. But you do not be called Rabbi, for one is your teacher, the Christ, and you are all brethren. Do not call anyone on earth your father, for one is your Father, he who is in heaven. And do not be called teachers, for one is your teacher, the Christ. But he who is greatest among you shall be your servant. If we really want to hear Jesus Christ and follow him, he has to become our one and only teacher. Jesus Christ is Immanuel, God with us. And if he is truly with us, then we keep our ears plugged into what he's saying and our eyes focused on his wonderful face. We don't turn and look to someone else. The issue is people turn and they give their ear to others, and then those strangers distract them, and then they don't know what the truth is. If we listen to others, even if they call themselves brothers or sisters in the Lord, we're going to be distracted and derailed from the true faith, following Jesus and making him our only teacher. I want to read to you what Jesus says in John chapter 10. Most assuredly I say to you, he who does not enter the sheepfold by the door, but climbs up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. But he who enters by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the doorkeeper opens, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. And when he brings out his own sheep, he goes before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. Yet they will by no means follow a stranger, but will flee from him, for they do not know the voice of strangers. Jesus used this illustration, but they did not understand the things which he spoke to them. Still today, people don't understand what Jesus spoke, or the things that Jesus is speaking. They think that they have to make the Bible their teacher, that they have to make some pastor on earth their teacher. And they start giving their ear to everyone who is willing to speak to them. If I were to listen to other brothers and sisters and what people were saying when I got on the internet, I would have been so deceived, because over the years, so many people have wanted to be my teacher. They have been wanting to correct me, but to their own understanding. So many people will want to manipulate you, to control you, using the Bible, using their church, using their own understanding of the scriptures. And it never ends, because Satan has practically an unlimited amount of people that he will use against you. But will we choose to listen to the words of Jesus when he says that he will be our only teacher? Will we choose to not listen to strangers, to push them aside? Or will we listen to strangers and listen to so-called brothers and sisters, elders in the church, pastors? Or will we truly make Jesus our only teacher and hear the Good Shepherd and not listen to anyone else? Are you really listening to Jesus for yourself? Or are you listening to strangers and led by strangers? If you really want to hear from Jesus Christ, you have to truly make him your only teacher. Stop listening to others. May the grace of Jesus be with you.